Hello, good morning, and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. We have Paddy's, formerly sold as Paddy, no apostrophe S, Paddy's Irish whiskey, produced at Cork Distilleries, Ireland, same place that produces Jameson, but it's not owned by Jameson. It's owned by Sazerac. It's made by that Jameson, Cork Distilleries for Sazerac contract. Sazerac has a number of Irish whiskeys that are contracted for them. Okay, let's see. D for Douhan's. Forgot to do that. Okay. Got the other label. I got to update the label. Look for the Douhan's label. All right. Got that. The Douhan's label's starting to peel off, actually. Let's see. Almost ready. This up. Now we're ready to roll almost. Now we're ready to roll almost. There's your daylight savings time. You get darkness when it should not be dark. Y'all want that pretend time. But why not? We got pretend everything else. Okay. Hope this Douhan's label stays stuck. I don't know. I don't have a lot of confidence. I might have to use some glue. If it gets worse. B Aviation. Good morning. Good morning to you. So here's Douhan's. I bought it at Walmart. It was $19.96. Okay. Then they dropped it to $9 on a closeout. Somebody said, well, if you brought the receipt back, they might make it good. And I never heard of doing that. But I figure it's just too bad for me. Could have saved $10, but I didn't know. Product of Ireland. All the other Walmarts still have it, and they got it for $19.96. I don't know why this local one dropped it to $9 and got rid of it, but I don't know how Walmart's internal operations operate. Paddy's. Real cork and a wooden cap. It's not plastic. It's real cork wood. Total Wine and More for $19.99. So these are basically the same price, 3 cents difference. We won't count that as a difference. So is the Paddy's, you might find some old bottles saying Paddy, where they have the colored Ireland, 4 different colors showing the 4 regions. But blend of grain, malt, and pot still whiskey. So they got grain whiskey, malt whiskey, like you call it single malt whiskey, and pot still whiskey. Grain is column still. Douhan's, produced in Ireland. It's bottled in Ireland, aged in Ireland. No age statement on either one of these. I should have put that. A beautifully light and delicate blend of Irish whiskies, all triple distilled and matured in oak casks. But they're both bragging about how light they are and easy going. Modelo Negra, our favorite new beer. Yeah, Modelo Negra is really good. Really good. Okay, let's update this. Both are 80 proof triple distilled Irish blended Irish whiskeys with no age statement. With no age statement. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. It's messing up the video. Okay. All right. Pour too much Paddies. Pour too much Douhans, I mean to say. I'm trying to be stingy on it. Is there going to be a big difference with these? I doubt it. They're both sort of ordinary. I don't mean that in a bad way, really. They're just kind of bland. Okay, got 11 minutes, 10 minutes. So I'm not. It's still off on the amount. It does feel a little heavier. The Douhan has more uniform alcohol legs. They're both kind of greenish yellow, greenish gold. You know what I mean? Like kind of like extra virgin olive oil. They look kind of like olive oil. That kind of a gold, green gold thing. Olive green, olive makes sense. So yeah, they're kind of olive green. It's pretty much the same color. Maybe the Paddy's, I mean, maybe the Douhan's a little more gold, but glancing at it, looking down, I couldn't tell them apart. It wouldn't be a big problem. Now with that, remember I did the series with the Crown Royal Black. That was so dark, I didn't need tags, so I just had to be very careful not to glance, because as soon as you look, you're going to see the dark Crown Royal, so screwed up. The only one that was close in color was the Canadian Club 12 year. All right. I tried to get it even. I'm not going to keep going up to get it even. Then I'm going to have two full glasses. No. Okay. Don't think I want to do that. It smells grainy. Now, people say, and I don't see why they wouldn't be correct, Irish whiskey's not peated. You're not going to pick up peat like with Scotch. Okay. I had about an ounce of Ardbeg 10 yesterday at David's house. He was like, try it. I said, no, just a. I said, oh, that tastes like medicine, you know. It's so peaty and strong, and it just tastes like medicine, saltwater medicine. But I liked it. I'd buy it now. I just got too much backstock. Those kind of strong flavors don't infront me. They don't bother me. I don't mind them. I don't mind them. Don't really like the $40, $50 for a bottle. But anyway, sometimes these Irish whiskeys, especially that Drumcastle had a little smoke and a peat taste. And you say Irish doesn't? Well, I tasted it. How many beers do you usually have on hand? I think I'm addicted to buying new beers. I have way too much. Well, I don't usually have too many beers on hand because beers don't age well. I've got Miller Genuine Draft in the fridge right now. I've got some Coors Banquet, but only 3 cans left. I've got, and then I got that 12-pack of the new Dos Equis flavored beers. Not seltzer, but flavor. Watermelon and salt, lime and salt, pineapple and salt, and cucumber and salt. So that's a bizarre thing. And then I've got a few craft beers that I bought. And I got a Scottish ale, Scottish rum cask ale, aged with rum cask wood for Multi Monday tomorrow night, a Scottish ale. So I got a few of these craft beers in the fridge. But I don't try to go overboard with that. I've gone overboard with the liquor though, kind of crazy with that. So that's got to stop. So I pretty much have a full portfolio at this time, which should last at least a year or two. 2 years, let's say 2 years. Yeah, I shouldn't have to buy any more liquor for 2 years, except maybe mezcal. Maybe one more bottle of mezcal and maybe 2 more bottles of tequila, but that's it. Yesterday I bought the 101 proof for Queens from New Jersey. And so I say, oh, I can't buy anymore. I don't even want people to give me anymore. Good morning, Ron, says a Dixie based man. No in Walmart, if it's run anywhere near how they schedule employees, then it's done by a coked out monkey drinking half a gallon of Jack Daniels, smoking a joint. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how they operate. Okay. I know they had a crazy sale over there in Lafayette Parish, Louisiana last week. And somebody was talking about, look what I found. It was like totally mispriced. Like they had Glenfiddich 12-year for $2.84 a bottle on closeout. I'm not talking about, it almost seemed like it was too low. Like this guy's lying, you know, how could he, but he was showing the photos of bottles and bottles lined up, like all kind of bourbon, that Buscar bourbon, all kind of scotch. He bought like 40 or 50 bottles and it cost him like $200. And they're all 750 milliliter bottles. He said, I didn't ask any questions. I just bought it and got out of there. You know, I was thinking it was mistagged. But they were ringing it up, you know. I thought it was mistagged over here when they had all these things I bought for half price. Half price, you know, he was getting it for 80% off. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, would I have bought all of that? I would have bought a lot of it, yes, if I had seen it for that price. Some to give away and some to keep. I wouldn't need multiples to keep, like Glenfiddich 12-year. I'd just keep one bottle because I mean I got too much now. All right, on with this. So it smelled like grain now, but as far as peat and compost and all, it really doesn't have that. It's just sweet grain, like say sweet corn, but it's so much different from American blended whiskey. I don't think you would ever smell that and say, oh, that's T.W. Samuels, you know. I don't think that would happen. It's just sweet corn grain with a little bready. You see now the single malt whiskey would be like bread dough in Ireland. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. Corn, sweet corn, and some bread dough. And they're distilled and they're 80 proof. And it's different whiskeys blended together. That's what I call blended whiskey. Mostly grain whiskey, but about 20% probably single malt whiskey and some copper pot still. Could be copper pot still grain whiskey. You see. BC's Beer Review says, cheers, Ron. Cheers to you, BC Beer Reviews. All right, I caught up on all my beer reviews, and then I see that Ruku did Narwhal. I say, well, I'm going to have to watch that later today. I still got to watch all the Major League Baseball highlights. I ran out of time. I didn't watch a single one this morning. I got up at 2:45. It just tastes like corn and bread dough. I mean, really, it just tastes like basic product. I don't even really know how to describe this. Like alcohol taste, you know, like you say, like rubbing alcohol. Yeah, something like that, but not that you'd ever drink that. But I don't know. It's not too fancy. It's just smooth, and it is smooth now. It's like no harsh edges, but cheers, Ron. Tigers lost again, says B Aviation. Cheers, Ronald. Geordie over in merry old Scotland. Happy face and mug. Drewski Brewski. Hey, look, Ron's morning drinking again. Well, I'm tasting, actually. I'm not really drinking. I'm just tasting these products, Drewski. I have all morning to sip on them. Yeah, okay, you got me. Anyway, This one here is not very different from that one there, here, there, everywhere. This one is a little sweeter, though, a little more sugary, let's say. Sugary. Oh, my dear, sugary. Don't tell them that you know me. Medium body. Same medium finish, like moderate finish, not lingering too long, not dropping off too long. That's kind of typical for whiskeys. Most of them don't have a short drop off or a long. Why would people buy these two products? I would assume that they like the mild, mellow character of Irish whiskey. They would put it in coffee. They might put it in some cream, Irish cream drink. You know what I'm saying? Do all sort of cocktails, highballs. But if you're looking for a product that's so exquisite, like you say, oh, I want Irish whiskey that's complex. Now, Food Quick was saying, well, you can get some complex ones like red breast. I think he was saying red breast varieties. Of course, they're not $19.96 a bottle. You understand? You want to play, you got to pay. You're paying less than $20, you're going to get generally an expected payoff. Now, the Bushmills Black, okay, it's got more flavor. It's more robust. It's heavier body. It's higher alcohol. It's all of these things, but it's also $30 a bottle. So see how it works. Are there jewels in the rough? Can you get some stuff really cheap that stands out much higher than it ought to? Yes. Is it common? Not really. Okay, so that's it. Sugar, corn, and bread dough. Sugar, corn, and bread dough. Over here. Sugar, corn, and bread dough. You notice the pattern? Sugar, corn, bread dough. Sugar, corn, bread dough. No harshness for either. Smooth for both. A little dull, bland, whatever you want to say, ordinary for both. Are they worth the $19.96 or $19.99? Yeah. Is there anything off-putting or repellent about them? No. They're fine. So who wins? Nobody. Who loses? Nobody. It's a tie. It's a tie. It's like Notre Dame and Michigan State in 1966. It's a tie. It just, I wish college football had kept the ties. I didn't mind a tie. You tie. It's over. It's a tie. All right. NFL should have kept that too. All right. Anyway, which is which? How could I tell? I mean, they taste so similar. So we have a double approach of double. Yeah, I'll get it right. We have an approach conflict right now. Either way you go, it's a winner. So this wins and that wins. Paddy's wins. Douhan's wins. I got no winner. I got no losers. I can't even tell them apart. Let me see what I'm not even gonna try to guess because I can't tell. I'm gonna say this is, I don't know. It's it's the Paddy's. So moral of the story. Sometimes you can get two blended Irish whiskeys, try them in a blind taste test, and you can't tell them apart, but they're both equally good. Okay, that's the story. That's the answer. Hey, go green, go white. Right. They do that occasionally, set prices that low at Walmart. It's usually an accident, and they have to honor it for a week. Oh, yeah? Wouldn't shock me. That was like madness. The prices he showed in that Facebook group was madness. What I saw was crazy quilt too. All right, that's it. I'm going to watch the news. Have a good Sunday morning and join at Alex the Beer Master's channel at 10:30 Eastern Time for Stout Sunday.